During the 19th century, almost every man had a mustache. It was very important to have a mustache if you were a man in the 19th century. Even Dali carried around a little box of mustaches and was very proud of his mustache that curled up. And at parties he would walk around with the box and say, "Mustache, mustache," and people could stick little mustaches. Well, this is the story of the price of a mustache. You see, Raja Krishna Chandra pronounced one day that the cleverest men in all of the kingdom were scholars. But his jester, Gopal, said, no, the cleverest men are businessmen, and I will prove it. And so they set up an appointment. They called the cleverest scholar in and said to him, "The king would like to buy your mustache, and he will pay handsomely for it." Well, now we all know that teachers and scholars work because of the love of teaching. And so the scholar thought about it for maybe 2 or 3 seconds and said, "I know a fair price, 20 pieces of gold." He was paid 20 pieces of gold. The barber came in and off went his mustache. Then they called in a businessman. And when he got there, Gopal said, "The king wishes to buy your mustache and he will pay handsomely for it." And the businessman said,
"My mustache? You want my mustache? But I am my mustache. My mustache is the source of my respect in the community. My business depends on my mustache. My mustache is me. I would never sell my mustache."
But we all know that everyone has a price. And after thinking about it for some time, the businessman said, "I will sell my mustache to the king for 20,000 pieces of gold." This he was paid. But when the barber came, the businessman said,
"Stop! This mustache now belongs to the king, and I will let no one touch it." And he walked out of the palace.
Well, Raja Krishna Chandra had been listening behind a screen, and he had to admit that Gopal was right. Businessmen were more clever than scholars.
And here is a Stephen Foster song about a mustache. Oh, come on, you poor single man,
don't ever give up in despair, for there's always a chance for this life to capture the hearts of the fair.
No matter what may be your age, you always make kind of fine dash. You will suit all the girls to a hair, if you've only got a mustache. A mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. No matter for manners or style, no matter for birth or for fame, all these years you have something to do with young ladies changing their name. There's no reason now to despond, nor go into anything rash, for you'll do if you can't raise a cent, if you'll only raise a mustache. A mustache, a mustache, if you'll only raise a mustache. Your head may be thick as a block, or empty as any football. All your eyes may be green as the grass, your heart just as hard as a wall. But take the advice that I give, you'll soon get affections and cash. You will be all the rage with the girls, if you'll only get a mustache. A mustache, a mustache, if you'll only get a mustache.
I once was in sorrow and tears, because I was jilted, you know.
So right down to the river I ran, to quickly dispose of my woe. A good friend, he gave me advice, and timely prevented a splash. Now at home I've a wife and 10 heirs, and all through a handsome moustache.